Niggas start making country records. Like, bro, you don't gotta hop in that.
It ain't, everything is just not meant for everybody to be on. So some people could do country music. Him? No.
Eventually, me and 14 gonna do a project. We gonna do a little EP or something for sure.
About doing a collab with any other artist. That's
Exodus 14. We gonna call that joint. I mean,
Exodus 14.
This the first time somebody ever saying it too out loud.
Listen, y'all hear it first.
This is Real Shit Podcast, man. This is what we do.
Real shit.
We get shit first.
And I have done this. If you had this baby, bitch, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life.
Definitely.
I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life.
You told her that?
Bro. Yes. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. We don't take no L. Look, I just want that cash, I just want that bag. If that hurt your feelings, I ain't sorry, take this Prada bag. I ain't got no time, so if you ask, I might not hit you back. I just need some laughs, so watch me step it back like Michael Jackson. I ain't Arizona to the T, I don't go half and half. I don't want you, baby, I don't give a fuck about what we had. I'ma run it up, then I'ma spend it, I'ma get it back.
Oh shit! Thank y'all for tuning into the Real Shit Podcast. It's your boy Trilly. I'm here with my brothers as always. G is in the building. How you feeling, my boy?
Sometimes I hate going first, but it seems like I always got to go first. But I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You here, man? You right here, so I gotta, But you in Sark? What's good, bro?
We here, man. Tired of the motherfucker. You feel
But
me?
we here.
Though.
We made it.
We gotta, you know what I mean? We here, another episode. Feel me?
E going through some shit right now, so he not in the building with us. But shout out to my nigga E. Man, we got a special guest in the building. For the people that don't know, please let them know who we got with us today.
Man, it's J Exodus, aka Quickster, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was fine. Before we start this episode, let's get to these shout outs real quick. Shout out Fireside Studio, it's getting us right. Shout out the big ass Ashtray. She's gonna catch all your blunts and all your ashes. Shout out Auntie. She's not in the building. We had her damn near over the weekend for birthday vibes. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more of that. She's gonna have to take a break.
I might have to take a break on drinking until like Easter for real. I don't want to drink nothing, man.
Not a damn thing.
Bro, you was saucy for your birthday though.
Too saucy.
Nah, I seen the video. It's funny as hell.
It was the 29th of March. Yeah, so too saucy. But yeah, shit, let's get into it. Jay, what's up, man? How you feeling?
I can't call it, man. Like he just said, I'm tired. It's a rainy day in Buffalo. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's expected. But I'm feeling good, man.
But you ever feel like the rain just make you just bring your energy, not bring your energy down, but it take the life out of you.
It take a toll on you.
Yeah. Mad niggas was saying that today.
Yeah, you dozing off midday. The weather affect a lot, man. I be peeping that a lot, like working at this store, like just people's patterns. Like when it's raining or snowing, you can almost guarantee ain't nobody coming in that mug. You feel me? A good sunny day, everybody popping up. It's like that shit really affect the way people move.
Well,
and knowing Buffalo, that shit really flip floppy too. Tomorrow it could be 82 degrees.
Bro, summer.
Morning. And then it's snowing by the evening.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man.
Can't handle all that. You're old as hell and shit.
Chill. I ain't gonna lie. These be hurting like a motherfucker.
The old bones, man. That's why the old people go to the hot places. See, they can't stand the cold. That shit gets to them.
Fact. I can't stay here forever. I can't. I've been saying this is probably like my last year in Buffalo. Maybe 2 years, but it's like every year by the time like I get through the winter up until like February. By February, it's like, all right, get me out of here. I got it.
Because why is it still going?
Yeah, why, bro?
Yeah,
like, why are we getting 6 months of winter? Like, that's crazy, especially for a black man. Like bro said, my knees is hurting.
Outrageous.
You need that sunlight.
So we asked everybody this question. We want to know like where you from, not like legitly where you from. We all know, I know where you from, but like hometown music you put out, born and raised and shit like that. Give us a little background about Jay.
Man, Buffalo, New York, the east side of Buff, man. That's where I was born and raised at. I've been doing music for a long time. Like I have to say, like 10 plus years. On a professional level, probably more like. Let me see. I'll take it back to like 2017. So that's what
6
8.
And 8 my fault. I'm
shit. We all bad with math right now.
That's like 8 years. So yeah, man. I've been doing this for a minute, man. people that know me even from way back, like music always been my passion for a long time. So it's just one of them things where it's like if that's your passion and you love it, you got to keep going with it. So I've been pushing hard for a decade. So.
Hell yeah.
What you saying it being your passion? Like, how did you get into it? Like, was you always around music and then you just fell into it?
Growing up, I was exposed to a lot of different music. My parents did listen to a lot of like rap and stuff like that. Like my dad listened to a lot of jazz, so I came up on a lot of jazz, a lot of like oldies from like the 60s and 70s. And then like as I got a little bit older, like preteen, teenager, I started getting like heavier into like hip hop and rap and shit. And it's like I had a cousin, she used to listen to nothing but like alternative, like 80s music. Like it was just different. So like I got exposed to so many different genres at a young age. It just like it grew that love for it just in general. So
And we hear that in the music. I was just listening to what was that? Jaywalking, and it's like the different sounds. It's like the beats, the beat choice is different. Like it's that jazz feel type shit like that. So
Jaywalking, that's my baby right there, man. Jaywalking 2 on the way. I'm actually working on Jaywalking 2 right now.
Yeah. And I always go back. Like when I listen to an artist, I'm going all the way back to first.
I was just about to say you went back.
Yeah, I got to, because it's like that's I want to know like what started it, how the sound was, and then how it evolved. So
you went back. If you went back that far, then you got to see like the different variety.
Yeah, for sure.
Different variety of different bops that I do with the music.
Yeah.
But
Is there like a lane that you would like prefer to stick in, or do you like being like versatile?
It's tough, man. I like being versatile. I definitely like being versatile. Right now, I say this, I have more fans with like the more traditional hip hop sounding stuff I do, the more jazzier stuff, but I got a decent fan base on both sides. So it's just finding balance. Some days I wake up, I want to do some jaywalking type shit. The next day I wake up, I might want to do like some more like jazzy stuff like I did on the Exodus, but it just depends on how I'm feeling, for real. So I just make songs and then just curate. Everything has a place. So.
And you done, we talked about it before you got here. You done got, I don't know if you was actually in the booth with like certain artists that you have features on, or did you just send the music over? But we seen the joint with 38 Special, like how that record come about.
Yup. Damn, that was a minute ago. So the record with 38, we end up linking through a connect I had at the time. I had this record I had got the beat from CG. Shout out to CG. And like when I do features with people or in collaborations and stuff, I really be trying to find like, I don't want to send an artist something that I don't feel like it's going to be their best on. Not saying that bruh knock on 38 Special is a phenomenal rapper. He going to snap on anything. You feel me? But it's like everybody got there's a great placement. I want to find that great placement every time. So like, and every time I was hearing a track, I'm like, yo, 38 is some fire on this. And it was just talking through a few peoples and connections I had, and they just made it happen. He sent me the verse back quick in like a couple days, sent me the joint back, and he snapped on it. I'm like, yup, I swear it was exactly how I envisioned it. Like, exactly how I envisioned it was gonna sound. So yeah, that was crazy.
There's some numbers.
Did you ever get to meet him?
Yeah, yup. 38 came through. He pulled up to the store a few times at Ground Control. This is probably like a couple weeks later. He came through and did a freestyle. We be doing like the live freestyles at the store.
Yeah, we gonna get on that too.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to come through too, and like the crazy verse, bro. Like, but yeah.
Y'all ain't shoot a video to it, did y'all?
Yeah, we shot a video to it too. It's a video. We actually shot the video at the store. It might have been the same day that we did the freestyle.
Right.
He came through, showed love. We just did it all in one. You feel me? Got it done. Dropped a couple Trust hoodies off. So it was dope.
Damn. The whole 38 Special.
Shout out 38, man. Rochester.
So you said you got a store?
Yeah, we got a store, Ground Control, on Elmwood. Near Elmwood and Anderson, where the old cellar used to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah, 569 Elmwood. We got a store over there. We do kicks. brand new kicks, pre-owned, clothes. I mean, we got the drip, man. We looking for the drip. I know it's not at the mall. I know you go to the mall and get disappointed every time.
Yeah,
Get you every time. Yeah, it's not
ain't the same, bro. I used to be back in the day, man.
I missed them all back in the day, bro. But that's what ground control is here for, man. We here to save the day. So, man, pull up and get you some drip.
How'd you? I was gonna ask you that too. How'd y'all come about with the store? Because I know you got ground control as like a label as well, right?
Yep.
So, what did y'all start in like the merchandise? Start with the merch, or was it like the music first?
So we started with the clothes with ground control. Shout out my brother Big Gates. I mean, he was really the mastermind behind this shit. We been into like sneaker reselling since we was kids, like in high school, middle school, doing this shit, just trading. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember like the what was that joint called? The Sneaker Town days on
Facebook. Yeah. Like, you had to be in the group to I got some Carmines. I remember my Carmines. I got them off there.
So is you said Big Gates, right?
Yeah.
Big Gates, is he the one that be do all y'all I would say like rails and all y'all videos?
I'm about to say he do most of the reels on the page.
He's funny as hell. He be wild on that.
Yo, he be going crazy with the reels, bro. You gonna see him. You feel me? And you know we like to target stuff to Buffalo because this is where we at. So it's like you gonna see, bro, for sure. You might see me pop up in a few of them joints, but he gonna be on it like every day. You gonna see, bro.
I see him like you said every day. I see him. I think it was like the one video. He was like showing off some Jordan 2s, but he really wasn't showing them off. He was just showing how fucked up they was.
Yeah.
Then he did the little
joint where you ripped the soul.
Yeah, I seen that joint.
I think I seen that video one time.
That shit had me confused. He said, I said, what the fuck? Nigga just said, yeah, they come up like this.
Really wild. Yeah.
What the fuck going on?
The premise of the video was like, don't bring old shoes. Sometimes people be trying to bring kicks from like, bro, if you bring me a Jordan from 2004, I mean, like, it's a good chance like this shoe is about to self-destruct at any moment.
Yeah, they gonna
you feel me? And we had bought a pair of kicks and like dude had brought the shoes back because he was like, bro, I went out and warm, and as soon as I stepped outside, like they start like the bottoms of them shit start like disintegrating damn near type shit. So yeah,
I'd have been mad as hell. Pop out, nice Friday, got the kicks on, motherfucker.
Yeah,
fucked up.
Have y'all boys ever had that happen to y'all? Like,
yeah, definitely.
I don't think.
And then like those, bro, I wish you could have seen them shoes before it even happened, cause like they was in pristine condition. You would have thought we thought they was good. We bought them and bought them, sold them, but like I said, bro, you step out within like 30 minutes of rocking them joints, that little pressure, your soles will just start.
It's over for them.
Melting. Just melting. Yeah.
Dang. I didn't think that happened. I don't think it happened like that, but I ain't gonna lie. Back in like when me and my girl first started talking, I had some 2012 The Military Blues. I think that was the last time they dropped before they just re-released
the
fours.
Yeah, the fours. Yeah. And she we was beefing and shit, and she put my shit outside, and one of my fucking tabs, like it was raining, but they was out there for a few days. You know, like I said, that Buffalo weather, rain, got hot, rained them there again or some shit. And I'm like, where the fuck are my shoes? She like, I forgot. We done stopped beefing.
Was boiling.
My shit was in the back. The fucking tab, the back tab, done start crumbling, cracking and shit. It was over for them.
You gotta buy me another pair.
Yeah.
No
and
cap.
I said that was a 2012 pair, so this was probably like 2017, 2018 when this happened. Fuck my
that was
up.
the good pair too.
Yeah,
I like them way better than them joints they just dropped.
Yeah, I didn't even get them. Didn't even waste time.
Didn't even waste time.
I didn't.
Oh no, that's crazy. So about ground control, I mean, how far has this business have taken you in your career? Like,
oh yeah, right. I ain't even finished on ground control. So boom, Big Gates. He we've been doing the sneaker reselling shit since we was a kid. I kind of stopped doing it after a while. I'm just doing a lot of music, a lot of other things. Bruh never stopped. Like he just kept going with that shit. It got to a point. Bro's a barber also. So, you know, if you in a barber shop, that's a good place for, like, traffic. You get a lot of different people, families, people with their kids and stuff. So, like, he started setting up in there just a couple racks with shoes and stuff and start, like, bleeding the barber shop with kicks. I mean, so, like, ground control is an extension of that. You feel me? He was telling me for a few years before we opened up that he wanted to open up a store. He like, yeah, bro, I want to open a store. So I'm like, all right. I kept telling him, like, bro, when you ready, I'm here, bro. We can do this shit. All right, we'll get this shit off the floor. Let's do it. So one day And it's usually how I go, bro. It's gonna be random as hell. I ain't even thinking about this shit. This like maybe 2-3 years later, he just called me one day like, "Yo, I got the spot, bro. Let's open up." I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what you mean? Like the spot for the store, bro? Let's open up." I'm like, "Shit, all right, let's do it." So we opened up the store, man, in 2020, like the end of 2021. I mean, and we've been there ever since. So on the other, it's funny. This bro calling me right now. But it's funny, man. We how we just pretty much just fused the two brands together. Because at the time, I was still pushing my brand with the J Exodus, heavy, dropping tapes, dropping music. So I got together with bruh, and we just fused it. We did the fusion on that motherfucker. So it's like Ground Control, and it's Ground Control Records. So it's like all the merch, like this a piece right here. This my favorite piece I did. This hoodie went crazy when I dropped it. You feel me? Ground Control in the back.
I was actually that actually goes around a lot. I've been seeing that a lot.
So that's fine.
I actually see a lot of I guess you can call them famous people in Buffalo wearing it a lot.
Yep.
I think you gave one to Conway, right? I'm pretty sure. Or
yep, Conway got one.
I think Benny got one too.
Bodie threw the joint on in his video. I ain't asking to wear it or nothing, bro. I seen him. I was on tour with him and Benny at the time earlier last year, and I threw him one. And like a couple weeks later, somebody just tagged me in a post. He had the joint on in the music video. You know what I mean, so shout out to Bodie. You know what I mean. But, yeah, man, they definitely been getting around.
I want to get into that too because I say you got some. I think you got like 2-3 joints with Bodie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We got a couple joints.
I'm like, you been locked in with some heavy hitters for real. Yeah.
I think you got Jay Worthy on there too, right?
Yep. I got Worthy on a few joints.
You got a song with Conway.
Yep.
God damn, I'm like, dude,
it's tough.
I had met Worthy in person, bro. I had flew out to LA. It was another connector I had through my distribution label or whatever, and he was close with Bootleg Kev or whatever, and I was trying to do some shit with Worthy, and he hooked it up. I had flew out to LA, bro. They had booked the session, and it was cool as hell, bro. We knocked out like 2 records that night. I mean, so it was love. So.
That's tough. I do want to ask you about that. I don't think I spoke to a artist about distribution. How did you maneuver yourself into a position to get like a distribution deal? Because there's a lot of people, like we deal with artists all the time, you know, that come up here and it's like they trying to get their music out there. How'd you put yourself in a position to be like, yo, I could link up with this and then make this happen?
You got to put the work in, man. I know a lot of artists that's super talented and don't drop music and don't drop content. And it's like, I think sometimes as the artist, you will forget that just because I'm dope and I know I'm dope don't mean that the world knows that I'm dope. So it's like, you really got to put yourself out there, bro. And it was like, I know I wouldn't have got to that point if I didn't do that. You feel me? If I wasn't consistently dropping singles and dropping albums, et cetera, et cetera. So it just gets to a point where you start garnishing attention from people.
Right.
People start seeing what you're doing. And then it's like when you do make certain connections and do collaborations and work with people, talk to them people and see who they know. Because at the end of the day, it's who you know in this game more than anything. Like, in investing too, of course, it costs a lot of money. But other than that, bro, it's who you know, for sure. So it's like we just start asking around. We just start asking people about stuff. And before you know it, you'll find yourself in a situation. So.
For sure.
I think Rick Hyde said something about that.
Yeah,
like when you around them people, man, just really going to talk. Like,
you got to, bro, because you never know who. You never know who's connected to who. Like, I mean, right now I distribute through Next Records. And that's Harry Fraud. I know y'all familiar with Fraud. Yeah. Fraud, like, partial owner of that label or whatever.
He was
Fraud
doing
also
that shit with Dave East, right?
Yeah. Fraud worked with Dave East.
He just did a joint with Currency. Just dropped his joint.
Exactly. See, that's what
I
I mean.
Yeah. He did that whole joint. So yeah,
snapping.
That's what's up, though, man.
That's tough. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I feel I think we start seeing it. Well, I don't know about with y'all, but I start seeing it now. Like the more we do things, like our last event, the Talking Sip, I feel like it did real well. And after that, I ain't gonna lie, we done.
Yeah, we done
back to back with some heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? I got in.
I seen the clips from that joint too. That shit looked like it was live. For
Yeah,
sure.
listen, I tried to get you on there.
It was last
minute. But listen, we gonna have a part 3. But not only just that though, like you said with the connections though, like after we dropped that, it was so many people just in our DMs like, yo, can we get on the cast? Can we be on the next one? Can we do this? Can we do that? And it was just like, damn. Then literally not even right after Talking Sip, we get BSF to hit us up like, yo, we want this interview.
Fire.
So that shit worked out perfectly. Like, so we get exactly what you mean by that too.
Yep. Yep, definitely.
But it is going into them rooms. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't really be talking to people like that, like going in. But like how you were saying when Rick said it, like, nah, sometimes you just gotta, they want you to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I took that.
Definitely. I had to learn that myself because, like, just my personality off rip, I'm just more like introverted and reserved. Like, if I don't gotta talk to you, nigga, I ain't finna talk to you. But it's like,
that's
I had to learn to operate outside of that. You feel me? And like my brother, like Gates, he the opposite of that. He's talking to everybody. You feel me? Like, he talking to everybody.
He
So it's like I had to pick that up. You know what I mean? Like, even with, like right now, I'm about to go on tour with Currency, and like I went hard to link that up, bro. Like I hit up everybody I fucking possibly knew. Like I emptied the whole clip to set that shit up. You feel me? To like get a connect or whatever. But yeah, man, they say closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I mean?
That's a great opportunity, bro. For real.
Great.
Thank you, bro.
Man, for real.
Go on tour? Shit, man, I want to go on tour.
How long is the tour?
So it started off just a handful of dates, like 5 dates, and then they end up extending it to like that shit damn near like 20 dates now. You feel me? So I'm doing like the original handful on there.
Is it gonna be one in the town or is it not?
So the closest one, on every tour I do, I'll always try, if it's not a Buffalo show, I'll always try and do a show that's close as possible to Buffalo to get as many people from the town to come out. So I'm doing the Toronto show. Yup. The only thing about the Toronto show is like, damn, man, I got mad niggas with Fs and shit that can't get across the border. It sucks. I hate it, bro. That's the only thing. But I'm doing the New York City too. So that'd be like the second closest. But yeah.
Let's I see you dropped a tape that was on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Enchanting. Yup. Yup, super Enchanting. That's where this hoodie came from.
The joint.
But yeah.
What was I asked this question a lot. What was your mindset going with that? Because like I said, I went all the way back to, the jaywalking, and then to this. What was different about, or I'll ask you just that simple. What's different about Enchanting than that project of jaywalking?
So I'll say this. On Jaywalking, it's a couple records on there that probably sound like Enchanting. Like I'll always try and throw a couple joints out for the ladies, like on every project damn near. That's just my bop. So it's like Enchanting was like, let me try and do this for a whole project. I just like trying shit, bro. I'm an artist, you feel me? So it's like, let me try and do this for a whole project. So that was me just extending that to a whole project, dropping it on Valentine's Day, using like a red and black theme, you feel me? Like just fully immersing in the theme of that. But it did pretty well. It did pretty well. Also, that was a project that I had dropped. Originally, I dropped that album like almost 2 years ago. And then I took it down and dropped basically like just a more repolished version of it and added a few songs. That's why if you notice that one is called Super Enchanting. Originally it was just an Enchanting EXO. Yeah. Yep.
So technically a deluxe basically.
Yep. It was like a deluxe, and then I end up taking the old version. I just end up taking that one off altogether. But
I think a lot of people do that actually. When they drop a deluxe, they always take the old version off and just leave the deluxe there.
Yep.
So that was smart. That's a smart ass move,
Yep.
honestly. I know you also said in the message, it was like you got a new album about to drop, actually.
Yeah.
You said you've been working on it. You actually just said a couple minutes ago.
I've been working on so much stuff, bro. It's crazy. So right now I'm working on a big album, which is Jaywalking 2. Mm-hmm. That's like the mainline project brand for me is Jaywalking. You feel me? Like I said, Jaywalking the first one, like that's my baby right there. Like, but I'm working on Jaywalking 2, but after like all the recognition and exposure I got from the last project I put out, like I didn't know that joint was you never know what's gonna happen when you put a project out. I didn't know that shit was gonna go off as crazy as it did. So I'm like, damn, I gotta drop something. I gotta give the people something else before Jaywalking. Cause I know like Jaywalking, that shit is about to be a masterpiece. It's going to take me a little more time to craft that. I got to take a little more time with it. But I be having songs in the tuck, just loosies and stuff, and like ideas for songs. So I'm about to drop another project, Flowers Never Bloom Before the Sun. It's kind of like a mixtape, I mean, but I'm about to drop this in between, basically.
You got any like features on the joint? Or?
On Flowers Never Bloom, I got Mick Jenkins on there. I got a joint called Rent Due, a single I got with him that's already out. That's gonna be on there. And then I got a joint called what's the name of that song? What It Come To.
Too much music.
Yeah, right. Too much music, bro. I got a joint called What It Come To with my boy Jimmy Waters from the West Coast and shit, from Cali. I got him on there, so yep, them a couple features on there.
So when you say you got too much music, we had Pistol on. I think my boy right here, he asked him, do you have a such thing as like throwaway songs? Like shit you just throw away and just
It is, man, but I always see it like everything got a place, man. Well, almost everything, right? But yeah, it's a such thing as throwaways. I feel like throwaways is just stuff that you put out. It's filler content. You put that stuff out in between the big projects. Like, I'm not gonna say this project I'm about to put out is a throwaway project. It's some heat on there, but like, it's a few records on there that it was just stuff that was just sitting in the tuck, you know? So you just use them where it's needed.
Do you have those a person or a few people that you send something to just to get their feedback to see how they feel about it before you put it out to the world?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you listen to them a lot? I asked this question, right? Because my man's like, he do music or whatever, right? And he'll send me stuff, and I'm like, nah, this is heat. I'm like, yeah, this fire. Like, put this out. I never hear. I got it, but I don't like nobody else got it. And then he'll put something else out. I'm like, bro, you done put all of this out. Where the 3 tracks I done told you to do?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'd be like that. I send Gates here everything before it come out, and then a couple of the other homies I'll send to. A couple of the other homies that I know just not gonna yes man me all the time. Like, this hard, bro. Yeah, this hard. Like, all right, bro. Everything can't be hard. Like something you gotta like.
Dislike.
Even if you don't hate it, you know what I mean? Something you gotta like not like as much as the rest type.
For sure.
But
yeah, sometimes like being a friend, being close to some people, some niggas just can't do it.
Yeah,
can't keep
right.
it totally honest. It's like you don't want to, shut your hopes down on something like that. But then sometimes you have to be honest for them. As being a rapper, I would want you to be honest to me. Like if my shit ass, bro, just tell me.
Yeah, if it's trash, let me know. I mean,
like I can redo it.
Because I tell bro all the time. The last shit he just sent me, I was like, nah, this. I forgot what I said. I don't think I said this ain't it. But he messaged me back. Was like, is that good or bad? And I just said bad with laughing emojis. Like, nigga, this ain't it. Because it wasn't like I just was not fucking with it. But he liked to experiment too. And I get it when, especially as an artist, you want to experiment because you don't want to fall into that thing where they start saying like, man, this sound like the last 4 songs I done heard by you. So I get with the experiment, but sometimes when motherfuckers start experimenting,
it just be hell. Nah.
Too much. What the fuck is this, bro?
They be like, nah,
too much experiment leads you into some bullshit.
Niggas start making country records. Like, bro, you don't gotta hop in that one.
Not at all.
It ain't, everything is just not meant for everybody to be on. So some people could do country music. Him? No.
yeah, right.
Shit don't flow in his lane at all. But
I ain't gonna get that crazy. I ain't gonna pull out the country.
The country joint.
I don't think we asked you, where did the name Ground Control come from? I know you said Gates, he already had it going, but like, is it more? I know not you a part of it. Is it more of like where y'all got the name from, or where he get the name from?
So, it come from like the theme of like outer space and just having like the flyest shit ever. That's my interpretation of it. I would like y'all to get him on here and ask him because I don't know the detailed version of the answer to this question, to be honest with y'all. But yeah, that's the general answer. He probably got a different, like a deeper breakdown for it. But yeah,
okay, type shit.
And how long you say y'all been doing it?
We've been rocking since 2021. So that's 2021. What 1, 2. almost 5 years.
Almost
Man.
5
Good
years.
4 years.
5 years of having this store open. I mean, I could tell that the shit busts. I mean, y'all got so much things going in and out the store. It's like, damn, how would you not know about the store?
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible. Like, we had one, I think, Snoop King. I think he did a
Scoop
King. Yeah, he came into the freestyle for y'all. That shit, like, every time I watch a freestyle from y'all cameras and angles and shit is totally different. The shit is, like, really nice. 14 Mafia, when they first dropped that YMCMB,
They're my
I think
brothers.
that was probably, like, I think, personally, one of the hardest songs ever. They ever dropped.
And two, one of the hardest freestyles that we had at the store, bro, was that one for sure.
Bro, hardest song they ever dropped. And when I mean, like, everybody got the beat, everybody flew on the beat, everything sounded correct. It was just a perfect, legit freestyle song. I'm like, nah, this shit fire. This is literally the hardest song. I will always promote that if, you know what I'm saying, if I'm them, I'm consistently promoting that song. Constantly. I'll make hella videos to it, everything. I try to get that shit as big as I can get it.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out 14 Mafia.
Also, I know you did a song with them too.
Yeah, me and them, I got 2 songs out with them. Y'all gonna hear them again on Jaywalking. You feel me? They gonna be on there. Yeah, me and it. I might fuck around, do for real. And it's funny, it always be like this with artists. And now I see, like, from a standpoint of when I be looking at artists that I look up to, and I be like, damn, man, what's taking so long for them to drop this or to drop that, when you know certain stuff is on the way. But, like, eventually, me and 14 gonna do a project. We gonna do a little EP or something for sure.
I was just about to ask you about doing a collab with any other artist. That's
Exodus 14. We gonna call that joint. I mean,
Exodus 14.
Yeah. That's definitely fire.
This the first time somebody ever saying it too out loud.
Listen, y'all hear it first.
That's just real shit podcast, man. That's what we do.
Real shit.
We get shit first. Do you got a dream feature? Like somebody you want to work with?
Yeah, dream feature is Currency.
That's about to be done. Yeah.
But I was about to say it might be on the way though, right?
You can make it happen, man. The foot already at the door.
It sound like it's on the way.
Yeah,
The foot definitely.
Sound like it's on the way.
Damn.
Yeah. Like my other dream feature, Marvin Gaye.
That was different.
Yeah,
that was totally different.
But you know, he say he listen to jazz and shit. Like he old school. You feel me? So
mad 70s, 80s shit. I got a playlist on Spotify. Probably got like 400 songs on it from all just like 70s, 80s shit. You know what I mean? Just bops on that shit too.
And the fire thing about that though, because the way music is now, like sampling is so strong. Right. And you having that, know the fact that not even just having it, but you know these songs. Like you don't put yourself.
And yo, it's crazy because Gates make beats now. He started producing like maybe like 6 months ago, and like bro been sending me some heat lately, and I'm like, okay, it's time, because I know that, like you said, I know these records.
Yeah, you know
like I know them specifically and where to find them at. So it's like, yeah, we about to cook some crazy shit up for sure, man.
So when you get into the booth, do you write or do you freestyle right off the head? Because some people freestyle off the head, that's just pure talent. Like,
yeah, I mostly write. Sometimes I go in and I like punch stuff in. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's just, I guess it's really depending on how I'm feeling that day. But for the majority, I write. A lot of my hooks and stuff is off the head. I usually start with melody, so I might be like humming a melody or something, come up with a melody, come up with a few bars. I might come up with like hooks for the most part off the head, but like verses and stuff, I usually write. Yeah,
I would have to see. Like me personally, I don't fucking rap, but if I had to, I gotta write. I cannot rap off the head. Shit does not work at all.
If I'm off the head, it's probably like on some real swaggy shit where it's like the beat is like, it's allowing me to do that effortlessly. So I'm like, fuck it, man, just punch me. I'm gonna just go in, feel me, line by line.
Now, do you got like a remedy, like when you get in the booth and freestyle, or when you even writing? Like, is it a remedy that you do?
I gotta feel the beat, man. Like, I gotta feel the beat. If I'm really feeling the beat, I'm gonna write the song so quick. Like, it's gonna take about 20 minutes, verse done. 5 minutes, hook done. I mean, like, so I'll usually like to go in there. I usually start with melodies. I'm just like if you will go through my phone and like my voice memos, you will hear mad like all my songs start off as voice memos. You just gonna hear it's gonna be a ugly, rough ass sounding voice memo. You gonna hear the beat in the background. You gonna hear me. It start off like that. You feel me? And before you know it, it's a whole song. So like that's probably like majority of my process. I'ma start it there, and from there I come up with a few melodies, come up with a theme for the song, and then like 20 minutes later the verse is done. So
yeah, because I was recently just watching. I think I was watching Wiz, and it was like when you in the booth and he like doing what you the melodies and shit. I'm like, damn. But like when I was listening to DDG, it was DDG stream. It was the you know what I'm talking about. And I'm
snapping on that shit.
And they snapping though.
I gotta watch that joint. I seen a little clip from it.
Yeah, like bro, it's crazy though. Like,
and Cushion Orange Juice 2 about to drop.
come on.
I seen the track list for it. He got this one joint with La Russell, dude. I think he from Cali.
Yep,
bro.
Yep.
That song so fire, bro. I'm waiting till the sun come out.
I seen a clip of it. He posted. La Russell had posted. It was some in studio footage. That shit sounded crazy.
It was
shout out Wiz too. Shout out Taylor Gang, man. Taylor Gang, that's fam.
Man, Wiz better be the old Wiz. Goddamn.
Nah, he got, bro. I'm telling you, he got active on that.
Old Wiz is undefeated. New Wiz is, I don't know.
He's Wiz to Wiz. That's how I feel.
Low key falling.
No, now when you get like in there and shit, do it really change for people? Because like how he said, like Wiz Khalifa he's not rapping the same like how he used to.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that would happen to you in a sense?
I feel like once you reach different levels in life, you just probably gonna start to rap about different things. And sometimes within doing that, your audience might change a little bit as to who you speaking to. It might not be the exact same crowd that you was originally speaking to. Mm-hmm. So like, I guess I say that to say I don't know shit.
Because like Taylor Gang, like you feel me, and like switch like, for Wayne. I'm gonna use Wayne for example.
Yeah.
He had that Rebirth album. That was really like to me it was like a rock album if you ask me. Like so it's just like it just changed over time.
Yeah.
Like and then it's like you got that YT audience. You feel me? So
artists evolve, man. Even like Wiz, like I was still is like heavy Wiz fan coming up. Like Wiz and Currency. You feel me? Currency my favorite rapper. So it's like I watched them two niggas come up in the underground and shit and just take off. You feel me? So it's like I don't know, like sometimes life and experience, the music change. Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, it's like I know bruh could still do the old, you feel me?
Yeah.
The old shit that what people probably want.
He got some shit, like you say.
Cushion Orange Juice 2, I'm trying to tell you, I already know it. I'm prepared, I'm ready, you know what I'm saying?
So, I think last episode, I asked Rick High and Street Soprano this. Now, you said you're going on tour. How do you maintain that balance? I don't know if you have kids or a girl.
I don't got kids.
All right, but I'm pretty sure you got a girl.
Yeah.
All right. So how would you maintain that balance doing your career and trying to, be with your girl and shit?
You gotta communication. That's the one. That's the biggest one. You feel me? Just checking in regularly to see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Just prioritizing your time. Really, it's hard. It ain't easy. It's tough.
I could see that going on tour for fucking 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah,
shit
right.
Already stressing like, yo, what the fuck going on when you get me back?
Exactly.
Now, have you ever went on tour and you like missed like a funeral or anything like real important?
Not yet. So far, I've only missed like events that I wanted to go to for whatever reason, but nothing that was like super important, like somebody's wedding or funeral or something like that. Yeah, no, I haven't experienced that yet.
Yo, I ain't gonna expose him, but my boy, I'm doing the wedding at the end of this month. My little cousin, he getting married and shit. Nigga gonna say, "Oh, yo, cuz I can't come to the wedding." Nigga, you knew he's in the wedding. He's a groomman. So like, how the fuck you gonna just?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Like.
Being the groomsman, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll keep it a buck with y'all. If niggas is in my way and y'all don't come,
It's clips.
I ain't gonna lie, it might be clips. Like I can't. We can't come back from this. And you know how that's usually how girls be. Like you could miss a girl birthday. You a girl, you miss her dinner. Y'all ain't friends no more. But my wedding, that's like
that's crazy. But I think he said April Fools though.
Oh no.
after a while, but
Good
still,
one.
I ain't gonna lie. I was on his ass like, yo, bro, ain't no way. Man. It ain't even my.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even your wedding. Niggas start getting mad.
Hell no.
Bro, like, ain't no way you about to violate like that. Yo, how y'all boys feel about social media right now?
Bro.
The current state of social media right now.
Me, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like it sound crazy, but it's in reality, it's really in its best state. Regardless of all the negativity that do come with it, you gotta understand, you could be just you today, and you could be almost on the top of the world tomorrow, just off how the internet is. So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It do got its negative aspects, but that shit is in its best state.
And
it's
hot right
now.
That's what it is nowadays, bro. Like back in the day, I'm a 95 baby. I was born in 95. So I was in that area, like we was like starting to get to there. You know what I'm saying? So like I was getting them PSPs, the Game Boys, and all that shit. Like it was transitioning. So like I had both. Like
90s babies seen it all, bro. We done seen everything. I ain't gonna lie, bro. In our lifetime, we seen a lot of technology like change.
Yeah.
For me, social media wise, I think a little bit is a big ass distraction.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Like social media is cool, like, but I think for like everybody put all their information and everything on there. It's like you asking everybody to be in your business, and then you get mad when somebody in your business, and then motherfucker, you just put it up there. So I feel like it's a big ass distraction. And I mean, it can come with a plus, and it do come with a minus, but I feel like overall it's just like a little. It's like in the middle. Like you can get a lot from it from putting all your content on there, but you can also get a lot of hate from putting your content on there also. So it's like a good and a bad thing in a way for me.
How you feel about it?
Man, I think it's crazy how the algorithms done changed over the past 4 years, and how everybody done went to the TikTok model now. And now it's like the followers subscribe era is dead. Like they 100%. Murdered that shit completely, bro. Like you could have 20, 30, 50K followers and it don't even really matter no more. Like they're not even showing your content to the people. I'm like, it's crazy. Like everything now is like, it used to be before mad people follow you, and now like you in they feed. Now it's like an automatic algorithm where they just taking your data based on what they like. Oh, this nigga like fat asses and puppies. All right, they just going now. Your whole algorithm is 2 days later, bro, because you done click 2 fat ass videos and 2 puppy, you know what I mean, and 2 French bulldog pictures, and now that's all you got in there.
Bro,
and it's
the
just funniest thing
that you say that is because like I was one of them niggas when TikTok first came out. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting no fucking TikTok. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not fucking with TikTok. My man's telling me like, nah, you got to get on here. You got to get on here. All right. So this probably like after COVID and shit, I finally get TikTok. I'm like, oh, nah, this shit funny. Is people out here making jokes and shit. One time, little video come across, shorty shit found. Damn. But you know, if you sit and watch it, that's part of the algorithm. You get put into it. So I don't watch the video. I'm like,
you gotta be careful.
I done hit the little tap like this shit was fat. Boy, after that, it's just ass. I'm like, hold on, I'm not no creep. I can't even scroll TikTok at work because it's just ass all day. This shit is crazy.
But then they say like
the algorithm shit is wild.
Shit is reading your mind nowadays. Like
that's real,
I don't know if that shit true, but that
you think of some shit. You scroll and you see it.
Yeah. That shit is true.
Shit's scary.
I'm like, yo, bro, how the fuck you know I was? I be pissed off, low key. Like, nah, these niggas watching me. I'm paranoid like a motherfucker.
Bro, they say now it's to the point, even when you don't like this shit, like they even tracking how many seconds that you watch the clip. If it's a 30-second clip, they're like, oh yeah, well he watched it for 20 seconds, so he liked this shit. I mean, like,
nah, that shit be pissing me off.
Crazy.
When I got on TikTok, it'd be like, not to be mean, but it'd be like this little African family, and like they make, I don't know what the fuck they make, but they get the pot off their shit and they don't use no spoon or nothing. Just dump that motherfucker on the table and just start.
I know.
I seen that
content. Hot ass food. Yeah, I see that.
I be looking like, bro, get the shit off my shit.
That food do be looking good though. I ain't gonna lie. Some of this shit they be. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be looking fire.
No, you're crazy.
But fresh out the pot,
It be
hot as hell.
No,
Yeah,
gonna dump that shit right on this table right here and get
I don't
busy.
like. I would never eat fufu. I don't know.
It's
Y'all
fu-
boys
what's
eat
fufu, the
Is that
white one?
doughy
Yeah, that
shit?
dough.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
I'm a
shit.
texture type person. I ain't fucking with it.
I don't. You have fufu?
Yo, I had it. Okay, so this is the thing. I had it from some Jamaicans, and my African people was just telling me, nah, that wasn't it. So I'm gonna just say I haven't had it correctly yet. So yeah,
I'd be like that.
But it's just dough. Like it ain't what.
yeah. When I had it, bro, I wasn't a fan of that doughy stuff. Like it was, it don't got no flavor or nothing. It's just like a bland.
That's why you gotta put in the.
It's
the,
weird.
what's that,
In the-
the goosey.
Nah.
I will try it. I know I'm probably not gonna like it because the texture.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Yeah, I'm not fucking like my shorty. She eat that shit like constantly. She was like, "Oh, I'm about to give me some food." I say, "Oh, you nasty as hell. I ain't eating that shit. The fuck is wrong with you?"
What spot she get it from?
Honestly, I really don't know, but I know she eat that shit. Like her whole family. It's just not her. Her
Oh,
whole
okay.
family eat it, but they eat all types of weird shit. I'm
They
not
African?
huh?
Do they make it too or no?
I don't think they ever make it, but like they buy probably the fufu and then they make their own. Like,
They own little. Okay.
little shit. But
You know what's crazy? She probably getting that shit, so she ain't got to share. She know you don't eat that motherfucker. No, he don't eat this. I ain't got to share it. But I do that. Swear to God, I would. If I know you don't eat something, and I know I like that motherfucker, I'm getting that. Hell yeah.
You stingy as shit.
I'm stingy as hell when it comes to food. Stingy the motherfucker. I swear to God, I hate sharing.
I do want to go back to the social media thing because we was gonna bring it up regardless. The Anthony Edwards and Aisha Howard.
Y'all gotta fill me in, bro.
You said you ain't. All right. So pretty much this is what it is. I'm gonna give you the quick summary. Anthony Edwards is what, 22, 23?
About around that age.
Nah, hell no, he ain't that high.
He young.
He like 22. Aisha Howard, what's she like?
38.
38.
She 38.
All right. So 38-year-old Aisha Howard fucked with 22-year-old Anthony Edwards, who was a basketball player. They had intercourse. He hit it raw. She ended up getting pregnant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He told her like, "Yo, come on now, I don't want this kid. He already got a girl, everything. You know, he just a young nigga. He young doing shit. I want to say young shit. Doing shit. Yeah,
we
he a
all
young
gonna
nigga.
do that.
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying. So he was cheating on his girl. She like, yo, I already got a kid. I got my girl pregnant. I don't need this right now. He say he offer her $100K. She take the $100K to get rid of the kid. She do not get rid of the kid.
Don't even need $100K to get rid of a kid.
You really don't. You really don't. So now he's pretty much saying like, yo, I told you I didn't have it. He told you I ain't want the kid. I'm not gonna be in this child life whatsoever. I don't want nothing to do with it. He out here trying to pay her child support all the way up until 18 years. So he trying to give her a lump sum to get away with it, and that's what the internet talking about right now. But another bad thing that I found out about after doing a little scrolling research. She tried to file for the child support joint. I don't even think the kid here yet, but she tried to file for the child support in a different state, and it was originally in Georgia. Yeah. So her filing in another state was kind of fucking her up right now because now it looked like she money hungry.
She is, bro. But then again, like what I say on that, on my aspect, I don't feel like bro wrong. I don't feel like now I will say now because I was getting heat. You feel me? I don't condone niggas not being there for their kids, regardless if you, know what I mean, don't want it or whatever. But if he gave you 100 bands, told you I don't want the baby, and on top of that, like you feel me, he expressed this to you. I feel like she's forcing him to do something that he don't want to do, and he don't have no say so at all.
And she 38,
and that's fucked up. Like,
so
you basically telling me I have to have this right now because you said so?
Auntie
That's
set
crazy.
nephew up.
What he said?
She set
You
him
see,
up.
Auntie?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
bro. You
yeah,
38.
Definitely.
Crazy. I mean, it's that crazy for
She
sure.
38.
But
She
again,
prayed on him a little
Edwards,
bit.
you should have threw the condom on. You know, you got a girl. She already pregnant.
Wait.
You said he 22,
I'm
23.
22
He's a
and
young.
I'm up
I ain't
dog
gonna
shit
lie,
right now.
bro.
22 up some dog shit.
I'm not doing that.
And damn near the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Right, I'm
One of the
22.
faces.
I'm up. I already got a girl. So you want me? I'm gonna get this other joint pregnant.
That's
No,
not. We not.
That's not-
I,
Nah,
I,
he
I'm-
fucked up.
You
Yeah, he
gotta
fucked
look
up.
at
He
it
definitely
like
fucked
that.
up.
You gotta
Yeah,
look at it like
I said that.
Ain't
but-
no we up. I went out and cracked showing that I shouldn't have been cracking in the first place. And at that, I
Yeah.
didn't wear a condom. So I knew when I bust in it. So at the end of it, you gotta look at the consequences too.
Yep.
But then again, like you said, for her to be holding that against
She
you is
knew.
outrageous.
She knew.
She knew he was, you know what I mean?
knew
She
she
like,
was
I
in.
know this little nigga young and dumb and I could get his ass.
Come on,
you know
that's
what I mean?
exactly what
Like,
happened.
I know it.
Then take the 100 bands.
Some
for the
people
crazy.
she's not looking for the money. Maybe she
100
might just
bands.
looking to actually keep the baby. Maybe she really want the baby.
No, she got kids
Nah,
already.
100
She's 38.
100
She
bands.
got kids with little baby.
With little baby. That's little baby.
That's
baby
little
mama.
baby mama.
100 bands
little
say,
baby, little baby mama.
100 bands say, please
Don't.
don't have this baby.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Come on,
Like, please take this money. Like, please take this money and let my life go back to normal.
And how
Please.
much is an abortion? Like,
That's
they
what
not
I
even
mean.
saying-
$600.
That's-
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
they
just
not
cheap
even,
for
bro,
him,
you
wise.
up off, like, bro, that's crazy.
And if you want, and
She
if you
said,
got
yeah, give me
Medicaid,
that
they-
100, and I'm still having this baby, and give me that child support, little nigga.
Dog
That's
shit.
fucked up. But they
Yeah.
saying, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He's smart as fuck, though.
You can't. Well,
He the first nigga.
it's probably not gonna happen.
You think so?
Nah. So the odds of him being able to just pay her a lump sum over the time, it won't happen because child support is based off your income. So his income can fluctuate. So they won't allow him to
Right,
just do
right.
this right now because they're gonna look at it like if he, like you saying, he damn near the face of the league. Like in Edwards, he up and coming. Nigga, your next contract extension could be 320.
Yep.
And you just thought you was gonna pay me this? Oh no, nigga. That $18,000 a month or $5,000, whatever it's supposed to be, it could get to like 42, 38, shit, crazy shit like that.
But that's.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's crazy too, though. That
Yeah.
they base that all by income because
It
it's
is.
like, how much money does the child?
really neat.
Yeah, like
even though
literally.
it's your child, you give it the world, but
Yeah.
like, how much do you like? We regular ass niggas. You ain't got a fucking 2 million bank
Yeah,
right
hell
now.
nah,
You-
that's it.
If I was
You feel me?
living with the mother and the child, how much of that actual money specifically would go to the child? Like, I don't know. I feel like that shit
They be
skewed
based-
a little bit.
Like,
Like,
shit, they did Blake Griffin shady too. Remember when he got the one chick pregnant? They taxes ass, hit his ass. They bad.
His ass.
That motherfucker down there hit his ass right out the
I
league.
need to go back. They released Blake
Man,
Griffin.
they
But
did.
but at the end of the day, now you gotta you look at it like this: like you is a grown ass man. You made your decision, and you made your decision. So now you got to live with it. So that's
yeah,
why
right. The
when
baby coming now.
Yeah,
I
the- you know what I'm
the
saying?
child is here.
So I get
now
what
you
you're
got
saying, like, he
responsibility, but
gotta-
it's fucked up.
It is.
I
funny.
would hate, me personally, and I have done this. If you had this baby, bitch, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life.
Definitely,
I'm gonna hate you for the
Yep.
rest of my life.
You told her that?
bro. Yes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take care of my kid, but bitch, I hate you.
Especially
cat.
if you go
Fuck
like
is you
that.
Talking about.
That's how he went though.
Especially if you go like that in that situation, hell yeah, I hate you, bitch.
The
for rest- for
nigga
rest of
text her.
eternity, like,
The nigga text her. She texted him. She said, "Do you hate me?" That nigga tried to say yes, but he typed so fast. He said some other shit. That shit was funny as hell.
couldn't
He
get
really
it out
do hate
right.
it. Yeah,
Fuck.
he was that mad. Like, leave me the fuck alone. He was not
I'm
fucking.
bitch. See, I'm getting mad all over. You feel me? Fuck.
Hey, that's on him though. He fucked that up. Nobody else. So
Yeah.
hey
So-
man, to all my young NBA niggas coming into the league, be careful, man. They out here trying to get y'all, brother.
NFL niggas, everybody.
Yeah,
Rappers.
right, NFL niggas, right?
Anybody
right,
that
like
got
all
a bag,
y'all,
a
man.
consistent bag, but
Be
you
careful.
know that's about to come in.
Yeah.
Listen to my boy.
A 40-year-old cougar will come out here and fuck your whole life up in one night.
I like cougars too, though. That's, but I ain't rich though. I ain't so I'm good. You feel
He
me?
one of them.
They like the cougars too. You feel me? The little 22, 23-year-old
come on,
nigga.
nigga. I'm
Cougar
22.
come
You
in
tell
their
your
life,
man's
and
man.
me,
I just cracked her old
yeah,
ass.
right,
What? Did her
right.
dirty.
It better be
and
like
she
Jalen
did some
Green.
crazy shit to your ass you
Uh-huh.
ain't never had done
What?
before to you before by the little young.
And she
Yeah.
cooked after. What? You done ate good right after.
Come on.
I'm staying over
Auntie
here.
rubbing my belly.
Word.
You feel me? Hold on.
Fashion.
Well, you know it, you handing over $100K and you got a baby on the way.
100K is crazy.
Giving up the 100 bands. See, that's the part that pissed me too. Yeah. You tell me I done gave you this money to get rid of this motherfucker. You still gonna keep it?
But you just, yeah.
Rod Wave the same way. He in the same predicament, but he only gave her 35. She said, "Okay, nigga, I want." No, I think he told her he was gonna give her 35, and he gave her like 5, and he said, "I'm gonna give you the 30 after." Or
when you
something
get it
like
done.
that. Yeah,
Which I respected though. You feel me? Because like, bro, just for instance, I was sure you just ran off of the 100 bands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, I mean, I give you that little 5, give you the rest when you feel me, whenever.
She ran off with the 100?
Yes, bro. It's still there. She having
I think Anthony Edwards gave her the 100.
Nah, yeah, bitch. Nah, you gonna? I hate you.
Nigga,
nah, hell no, bro. I give you 100 bands. You keep that? Yeah, you're dead.
Man.
I gotta hire somebody. You're dead.
You're dead. It's crazy.
Oh no, you're wild. You're wild. But with that, especially because we talk about a kid, like do y'all feel like that's going? I mean, I think we all know. Do you? But like, what's y'all take on like the mindset for the child growing up, especially with this being the news? Because it's now, but like as that child get older and figure out who their dad is and the whole situation with their mom.
Oh, bro, it definitely gonna fuck the child up. Like, no cap. Like, at the end of the day, the child is really who suffers in all of this shit, which is fucked up. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, the child never asked to be here. You feel me? So, that's why I get what people saying like, oh, he need to be in the child. I get it, and I understand. I respect it, but the aspects of how everything going and how Shorty played it. Trifling as fuck, Brody. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he gonna be out the kid life for 18 years.
He said holla. He said what he said. He said holla at me when 18 years up.
Reason why I don't think he'd be out the kid's life for 18 years is because what he went through growing up himself. Mm-hmm. Like I don't think he had both of his parents, so I'm pretty sure he'll. Me personally, I didn't have both of my parents, so that's why I'm always here for my children. So I mean, I say he probably might take the 2 or 3 years out, wait till he get a little bit bigger. Then he might show up and show his face again, but. I don't think he's gonna wait that whole 18. No, that's too long.
What you think?
Yeah, nah, I don't think he's gonna do that whole 18 either. No, I don't see him doing that. But who knows though? I mean, you got some niggas out here
niggas that really don't give a fuck.
These kids.
That shit is crazy. Do y'all feel like? Do you feel like it's gonna be like a real negative effect on the child? Like at the end of the day, it's like you kind of set up. The child is kind of set up. I won't say for life, but to start off their life, they kind of set up, with the money that's going to come in. But do you feel like it's going to have a negative effect on them?
You never know. Like, you never know who the kid going to grow up and become. Like, he might grow up and resent his mother and hate his mother for the rest of his life once he get an adult, or the opposite. But I don't know.
He might be watching his dad play and shit. Come the next Anthony Edwards.
No, he having a daughter, I think.
Oh, it's a girl. I don't know why.
I assumed that it was a boy. If I'm not, don't quote me on that, but I thought it was a daughter.
I ain't going to all of that. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you want to talk about health. Let's get into that.
Yeah, man, definitely, yo. Like, niggas got a detox.
Facts.
Facts. No, y'all heard about like black oil, black seed oil and all that shit?
Black seed.
I keep seeing. That's another thing. You know how we was just talking about, like when TikTok, they know what you thinking about and shit.
Start popping up.
And I be on that type of way because I take like sea moss, I take She Legit, I do that shit. So like I keep seeing black seed oil like for parasites and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like so it's basically shit like that, right?
Black seed oil is good. I've been rocking with the black seed oil for a while. Definitely, it's good for like clean your colon out and shit. Give you a nice little energy boost. They say black seed oil, it's a saying, they say black seed oil make you fearless. And if you take that shit every day for like a few weeks in a row, you'll get this feeling. It's hard to explain, bro, but it's just kind of like, it just puts you on go, kind of like taking that shit often.
Is there a reason why you want to detox?
Yeah. Say again?
Is there a reason why you want to detox?
Yeah, because especially here and living in the States, like, the food is terrible, bro. I don't think we realize how terrible the food is and how much worse it's getting. Like, processed foods is really killing us. Yeah. Like, on some real shit. Like, yo, y'all realize, like, the bread don't mold no more?
Nah, I never knew that. That shit be
I
gone
seen
before
some
it get to
bro,
that
man.
time.
Yeah, I was gonna lie.
Some Modi bread.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Once he said that, I got kids. Them niggas, kids love bread.
That shit get
be gone
ate.
Yeah,
before
they run through that shit.
Gotta worry about no mold.
It's funny you said that because I thought
That's
that.
funny
I'm
as
like,
hell.
damn, I ain't see. He said that. I'm like, damn, I ain't see no molded bread in a
Right,
minute.
with
But
a
I'm
loaf
like,
going in 2 days.
the bread, yeah, that shit gone.
Gone like a motherfucker.
Niggas want to eat
Shit,
sandwiches.
if you was to leave it out, bro, I swear the bread don't even mold no more. That
It
shit
get
damn
hard.
near like it just gets sweaty and it just get hard. Yeah, it should be sweating, bro. Like
Hell nah.
I done seen like the
crazy.
craziest shit with food, and it's like, bro, they put so much fucking chemicals and shit in everything that we eat. Majority of the shit is banned in other countries, but like they don't show us outside of what we see,
That's
so
what
we
I'm
don't
about
even
to
know
say.
it.
That's
Like,
what I'm about to say. Like China, even Toronto, they got shit.
yeah,
that you
yeah,
just,
over in Canada.
Yeah.
Y'all ever go to McDonald's in Canada?
Yeah, it's
That
way
shit
different.
totally
It ain't nowhere the same.
Totally different.
Bro, that shit tastes gourmet as hell. Like, I swear to God, bro. Like a whole different shit. But it's
definitely
like,
different.
yeah, bro. I had I was dealing with some health issues back a few years ago. I ain't gonna get too deep into it because we'll be here talking all night about this shit. But I had end up linking up with some of y'all know Dr. Sabi.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with Sabi. I ended up linking up with some of Sabi family or whatever, and I had to switch my diet and shit. I went on a plant-based diet for like 6 months, incorporate a bunch of little herbs and stuff, and reverse whatever was going on with my stomach at the time. The doctors was just bullshitting me. They just sending me the doctor, bill after bill, doctor after doctor, and I wasn't really getting no answers. You know what I mean? But it's like I took that shit in my own hands and bounced back like cooked crack. I mean,
Yeah,
so-
and it's funny that you say that because I got high blood pressure
Yeah.
and shit, and all they do is only just prescribe me medicine.
Yeah.
Take it. And like I noticed, bro, it was every time I took different medicines. The first one I ever took kept giving me stomach infections, but I didn't know that for the longest because I'm thinking like this the medicine is supposed to help me.
Yeah.
I'm taking it, but the whole time this shit is really fucking me up like every day. So I told them. They finally said, okay, we gonna switch it. The next one I take, I just kept getting headaches. I'm like, nah, you feel me? So then they switched it to another one. Then this medicine was making my chest start hurting, and that's when I started getting into like sea moss and trying to like beets. I think it's hawthorn berry. I think it's called. Yeah. I'm taking that shit every day now. You feel me? Because I don't want to take the medicine. I feel like they're trying to kill me. That's how that's me personally. Like they trying to get me the fuck up out of here.
Don't y'all find it crazy? Like, even though you go to a doctor and they prescribe you or tell you gotta do this and do that, and then say you do follow their directions and that shit don't work, and then when you do your own little thing, that shit 10 times better. Like you feel way better. That shit is beyond crazy to me. I feel like, damn, what the fuck is these doctors in here for,
bruh? That should be feeling like a waste of time.
They
like,
really that shit is what is it called? It's just a money grab.
Yeah,
for real. It's just they need you to be sick so they could make money.
So they could profit off of it.
That's why, I felt they got that, the conspiracy theory that like they already found the cure for cancer and shit. It's just,
Dr. C.
bro,
How you pronounce it?
Sabi.
Yeah. They say like they already got the cure for it, but it's like if you cure that, then there's no money in it. So they gotta let these people be sick, which sounds crazy, but
that's crazy.
They do it, to keep the money flow. It's really
illegal to say that you got a cure unless they got it and they not gonna have it.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because, like, for instance, cancer. People is dying from cancer every day. They have a cure for cancer.
That's what I'm just saying.
You feel me? Like, and y'all just letting these people die, and like that's fucked up. Like,
it was more fucked up as you find out it'd be multiple ways to cure these things. It'd be multiple ways to reverse shit, and it's like, damn, like a nigga can't get one recipe for this shit. Like,
and it just be natural shit. And like that's why, like, I don't want to really get into the book and shit, but they say herbs, like really cure
definitely.
shit, like, and they won't tell you that. They'll be like, nah, don't ask your doctor. What the fuck am I asking them?
And it's crazy. Anything you see when they say that, say ask your doctor.
Consult with your doctor.
Yeah, consult with you.
And that nigga gonna tell you the exact opposite.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
that shit is crazy.
Like, nah, I need you to come back. I'm gonna tell you it's different. Fuck that.
Yo, this shit I've been on lately is so like I got a lot of little remedies and little herbal tonics and shit that I put together. I know I've been studying this shit. Like ever since then,
I just made it my goal to study this shit and get real good at it over like the past few years. You feel me? Because it's like, that's life or death, bro. And a lot of motherfuckers need help. A lot of people need help, our friends and family and shit. And like we was just saying, you're not getting too much help from that. It's from them other people sometimes. So it's lately, before I was more so like, I had a lot of info on like colon cleanses and kidneys and shit like that. Now the newest thing I've been looking into and studying is parasites, bro. Like the parasite shit is crazy when you start looking into that shit, bro.
So now you've been looking into it. Now is it true that? Because I was seeing something and they were saying like when you craving sweets, that's the parasite.
It's the parasites.
That's they want it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, them shits like control your brain damn near, bro. It's like some movie shit. Yeah. For real. Yeah.
That don't sound right. I don't like that.
I know, bro. It sound mad scary, bro. It do, but like they feed off the sugar and shit. And it's like, yeah, especially like when people get like cravings late night and shit. But
so it don't be the weed. That's what you're trying to tell me.
It be the weed too.
It don't be the weed. You're trying to tell me.
I thought I had the munchies. You telling me, nigga, I got parasites, nigga? I'm thinking I'm high. I got parasites.
You bad as hell.
Yeah, bro. They say so. Like the parasites move with like the moon cycles. So like they get the most active during the full moon. And when I learned that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy, right? Because they always say like crazy shit happen on the full moon. People get to acting crazy on the full moon. I'm like, yo, you telling me it's the parasites?
That's crazy. That is insane.
You telling me it's the parasites?
Make sure I don't eat nothing.
And the reason why it's believable to me is because like I like animals and shit.
Yeah.
So I like National Geographic. I watch it like that. When parasites take over like certain animals or insects, like they literally take over their whole body.
Yeah.
And they make them do wild shit. Like I think it's like a fucking snail or whatever, where it go into their fucking head, into their eyes, and the parasites start changing colors and shit. So it's waving,
I seen that, bro.
And it starts attracting fucking birds, because obviously when the birds see that shit, the like waving shit, they about to eat it. When they eat the motherfucker, now the parasite is inside the bird.
Yep.
And then they just shit it out and the process start all over.
Yep, I seen that.
It takes over the fucking snails and shit. That shit is wild. So that's why I'm saying like
that's some freak shit, bro.
With humans, I could believe it too. Like, you know, we just the host and them motherfuckers is just having their way.
And
exactly.
We really need to take care of ourselves, bro. Like health
for sure.
is really important. Like, and I always been saying that for a long time because I really have high blood pressure. So like. Yo. This shit, like, I go take my shit right now, it's just naturally high. Like, so, but it's just, we gotta really take care of ourselves, bro. Like,
no, that's funny shit.
Like, health is wealth.
Health
for
is
sure,
crazy.
bro.
Shit, like you saying with social media, when I was saying a lot of people putting their business and shit up there, I just seen something about my BM done gave me herpes.
I just seen that shit.
Fuck?
That shit was crazy.
Just to even go on social media and just to expose that just period is beyond crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to do that on there.
Crazy as hell. But why you?
It was random too. That's
random as fuck.
It's a random Tuesday, nigga. Why you just telling us this that?
Bro, that health shit is serious, bro. You gotta watch out who you talk to, what you eat, and let it go. That shit is beyond crazy.
Baby mom, though.
Yeah. Crazy. Watch what you eat. Watch what you fucking.
And don't bounce back to the
for
beat.
Real.
Yeah. Well, you could go back to you.
You
can go back to
shit
you.
Like that.
Not that BM.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Bro.
Damn, E ain't here. I don't even got no time.
I think yo, Ryan.
Where we at, Ryan?
No, not yet.
Hour 6. Okay, yeah.
Pretty much at the end of the podcast. You feel me? We do our quotes.
I don't think there's nothing crazy else going on in the world.
You feel me? If you ready, you want to go first?
A quote.
Yeah, quote. Could be motivational. Could be some lyrics, funny.
This a quote from the album I'm about to drop, and it's 10,000 hours make a master. At least that's what they say.
Say it one more time.
That's my quote.
Say it one more
10,000 hours make a master. At least that's what they say.
Put that work in.
Put that work in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
I guess I'll go next. Do what makes you happy, not what makes other people happy. I was to say.
For sure.
I ain't got one. I've been slacking the last few weeks. You feel me?
Every week.
You feel me? I need to do better, but like you said, I'm gonna just keep it simple. What we've been talking about, health and shit. Really take care of yourself, man. Like, 'cause you don't know what could happen. Like, it just could be that one time you could have a heart attack and you done, you out of here. You feel me? And you probably could prevent that if you detox or you do remedies or whatever. You feel me? Just take care of yourself,
Man, get in the gym.
Get in the gym.
Nah, for real. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking though. I told myself, I ain't really tell myself this, but I ain't never really read the Bible in full, like never read the Bible. So I've been trying to get into it, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking. But they give you a verse of the day every day. So the verse today was, "Dear friends, since God so loves us, we also show love to one another." You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty simple.
That's a bar for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He love you, man. Just show love to the people that's around you, man. Friends, foes, don't matter. Just show love.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Even the ones that backdoor you, stab you in your back, still love them.
Still love them.
It's hard. It's not. They sell you. It's not easy. You feel me? It's definitely gonna be hard. But
they say show love.
Show love, but you can always show love.
Show love is just
showing love. Hey man, it's the Real Shit Podcast. It's your boy G. That's Sart. Boy,
Trilly in the building.
Got my boy
Quick's the man.
Quick's the man. Shout out Vice Studio is getting us right. Shout out the big ass ashtray. Like I said, she gonna catch
this big ass ashtray, man.
All your ashes. Shout out Auntie, she's not here. ALJ, drop your socials for them. Let them know where they can get out.
Follow me at JAY_EXODUS. J_Exodus.
Jaywalking 2 coming too.
Jaywalking 2, you know what I mean? Coming to a town soon near you.
Yeah.
And when the tour start?
So the tour start first show April 22nd in Houston. Yup. And then yup.
It's lit.
Man, if y'all from the town, May 7th, man, pop out to Toronto for the Toronto show. It's gonna be late.
Tap in, man.
Let's get it. We out of here.
Got another one.